and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm super excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see who is falling in love with you or who is already in love with you. We'll see their thoughts, their feelings, their love offer, where are things going to go. We'll get all of those details, and that's what we're tapping into today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, manifestation candles, all of that is there. Other than that, you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group 1, we have the Apatite Stone, and we'll be using the Mermaid Tarot. For group 2, we have the Purple Aura Quartz, and we'll be using the Crystal Visions Tarot. For group 3, we have the Onyx, and we'll be using the Soulless Tarot. And for group 4, we have the Howlite, and we'll be using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot for group 4. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time, and we're just gonna jump right into it. All right, if you chose group 1 with the Apatite Stone and the Mermaid Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see who is falling in love with you or who is already in love with you. That is our topic today. Oh, we got the 7 of Cups falling out, so perhaps there will be multiple options for you, group 1. We shall see. Spirit for group 1 with the Apatite Stone, please show us who is falling in love with group 1 or already in love with group 1. First card out, we got Talk That Talk. So it seems like you are in more of an attractive energy. Talk That Talk is like, yeah, you know, communicate to people what your standards are, what your boundaries are, even with your nonverbal language, your nonverbal cues, with your body language. Talk that talk. Show people what you're about. Don't be afraid to deny people, and don't be afraid to communicate what you expect and your standards. We have exchanging stories here, and the first thing I heard when this card fell out was collecting references. So you may be at the point, group 1, where it's like, okay, if someone wants to date me, I'm gonna have to talk. I'm gonna have to talk to someone, a girl best friend, a guy best friend, someone close to them, someone who's dated them before. I'm gonna need references. Also, you may be checking with friends, with family, with someone that you care about for advice, like what's the vibe you're getting from this person. You could even be at a space where it's like, okay, I'm gonna pull a couple cards before I commit to anything. I'm gonna, you know, reach out to my reader and see what they say about this person before I invest too much, because it seems like you're kind of in a no gameplay type of energy. You talking that talk, you're showing up as confident, and the universe is slowly but surely working you up to this place. So if you're kind of like, I'm afraid to communicate what my wants are, my needs are, you'll get there. This, you know, I can feel spirit kind of, you know, motivating you to do so. But the majority of group 1, it seems like you're in a super empowered energy and a no games kind of energy. Like, listen, I'm not with the foolishness. You're not going to come in, talk my ear off, waste my time, not be about it. You know, it's kind of like all or nothing. Spirit. Nice. Okay, nice. Yeah, so we got someone new and old flame. So I am picking up people from the present, people from the past. There are people from all sorts of timelines who are interested in you. And I am feeling like an old flame is coming to the realization that they are in love with you, or they were in love with you when you were talking, and they still have residual feelings. We actually have Keeping an Eye Out. That came out as well. So that's definitely an energy of this old flame. And it's like someone who Maybe you didn't get to the point where it turned into an official relationship. An old flame could be someone that ignited your passion, excited you, but you know, it could be something non-official. But this person has been keeping an eye out and time has gone on. And I feel like this person is even like watching you on social media. And if you've gone through any sort of glow up, it's like this person is low-key your biggest fan, definitely watching in the wings and just seeing your growth and transformation. And it seems like they're quite shocked that you've gone through as much growth and transformation, but shocked at this new version of yourself because it seems quite different than who you were in the past. So you've definitely got the attention of people of the past, and I feel like you're impressing them and leaving an impression on them. We have relationship proposal here as well. So it looks like for you, group one, we're starting to tap into, okay, where are things going to lead? What's it going to lead to? What's it going to amount to? It looks like a relationship proposal is on the way, and we have all eyes on you. So it definitely seems like you're getting more attention at this time, and it seems like things are kind of kicking up. So if love has been kind of stuck and stagnant, a bit stale, I see movement with someone of the past, but I'm also seeing movement when it comes to the attention you're getting and the new options you're getting. You could be putting yourself out there in some way, or you could be going viral. You could be on dating apps, so more people are seeing you. You could be going viral on social media. You could be promoted, or all eyes are on you from something that's going on at work. I'm just seeing you get more attention, and that's, you know, kind of putting other people onto you and garnering more options. And then we have the understanding card, which I really like. So if you have something about you that makes you kind of see yourself as less than the pick of the litter, I'm not seeing that being an issue at all for the people coming through. So say you're like a single mom, single dad, single parent. I don't see that being an issue. I see people that are trying to date you being understanding about that. And maybe it's because you're presenting it right in the beginning, talking that talk, like, listen, I'm a mom, or listen, I'm a dad, I'm a parent, like, this is what I have going on in life, kind of setting the expectation, like, this is what I have going on. So it's right up there in the front, like, if you want to date me, you will have to accept these things because that's what's required to date me. Whereas before in the past, maybe you would kind of hide certain things, or you wouldn't be as confident when explaining your situation, what you have going on. But I don't see that being an issue. So let's keep going. Spirit, who is falling in love with group one, or already in love with group one? So it seems like two energies coming up. Someone new, an old flame, and then we have all eyes on you. So there's a lot of people who are currently falling for you or interested in you, wanting to take you on a date, and their feelings will develop in time as they get opportunities to talk to you, connect with you, etc. Seems like you're getting a lot of looks. My goodness, group one. Okay, so we have open chapter. We already know what this is about. It says there are still pages to write, so make them great. It says revisiting, enjoying, and continuing. It says keep going, but basically continuing. So there's an energy here of an open chapter with someone of the past that is either going to get wrapped up in a bow or it's going to continue. And what I really like is that you're in a win-win position where you will get to decide what you want to come of this situation. So if you're done and you're like, nope, don't want anyone, you know, from the past, new only, new energies, new love, new experiences, then you will certainly be in a win-win position where you get to end things with this person and make it clear, like, listen, I don't want you coming back in my life now. This is the end. Or you'll get to, you know, kind of rekindle. We have a warm brew. This one says, speaking softly to disarm any disputes or confusion, honesty, vitality, and patience. So yeah, I still see things kind of like slowly but surely opening up. The attention is going to kind of feel overnight. All eyes on you, that's going to feel like overnight, like something has literally happened. It could even be like an astrological transit. Typically with that all eyes on you card, it is some way, somehow associated with your personal astrology. Maybe you have Venus over your 5th house, so it's like, oh my goodness, you got all these people giving, or over your 1st house even, all these people giving you romantic attention, all these people wanting to take you on dates, etc. But it still seems like slowly but surely things are kind of heating up for you. I'm starting to feel like that may even be by design, like maybe you're in that space where you're just coming out of hermit mode. And so it's like, ooh, you're trying to slowly but surely, you know, step out, pop out, being more extroverted or communicative through the way that you dress, the way that you present yourself. Because, you know, there's a way that you can dress or, you know, kind of energetically present yourself that's going to get you less attention. If you want to go incognito, if you want to be low key, there's a way that you can present yourself that will, you know, have that effect. But then there's also a way that you can present yourself where you are ready and open for attention and, you know, things to pop off and to see what else is out there. And it's kind of feeling like you're in that space where slowly but surely you're, you know, just slightly tweaking things a bit, and it's causing more attention to come through. We have fine romance that has just come out. You know, I'm starting to feel like you may even have someone wealthy approaching you. It says, caught up in a whirlwind of emotion and promises, mystery, and attraction. So there's definitely someone dating you that's making an impression on you. And it seems like this person is really putting their money where their mouth is, whether that's by paying for dates, whether that's by financially supporting you or by like kind of investing in a ring right away. It seems like someone is really showing through their actions, this is what I want, this is what I'm about, and this is what I'm trying to do. We have heartstrings. It says striking a chord with gentle harmony, serenity, balance, and making a match. So I do see in all of this, you are making a match. I feel like there's going to be more than one, but I'm going to break down these individually and see what their love offer is, what they're offering, and then we'll break it down further and get their thoughts and whatnot. We have love stories. It says communicating and saying what needs to be said, tough love, and truth talk. So yeah, I feel like that applies to new people coming into your life, with you being more honest and upfront about what you have going on and what you expect. And of course, that's going to be with the old flame as well, so that you don't end up repeating a cycle where things don't go anywhere or come to fruition, or there's confusion or whatever happened. So all right, let's get it. Spirit for old flame. What is their love offer? What are their intentions? We got the Queen of Swords reversed and the Four of Swords. So this person has reflected on how things went, and I feel like they're feeling like you didn't do too much. So at some point, it feels like this person may have accused you of coming on too strong, or it would have reflected in their actions, like even if they didn't say, hey, this is too much or whatever. I feel like this person has had a realization that they're ready for whatever you were interested in at the time. And before, they kind of said that they, you know, weren't, or they were coming across as, you know, kind of dodgy. I mean, we got the Four of Wands here, one of our marriage cards in the tarot deck. So pretty serious energy coming up. Queen of Swords reverse, Four of Swords, and the Four of Wands. You may be seeing repeating fours as well. 404, 414, different combinations of angel numbers with fours. This person could have like a 4 dominant unit house I'm seeing. So like their address could be 424, you know, whatever street. But we have the Four of Wands here. Like I said, you know, one of our marriage cards in the tarot deck. So this old flame has done some reflection, and they're realizing and they're communicating that they are ready to go all in. I mean, Four of Wands is a relationship at least, but at a maximum, it's a marriage. It's commitment. It's long-term energy. It could be moving in together, joint resources as well. So it looks like this person has really thought about Also, Four of Swords, like a lot of people don't know this, but there is a story behind the tarot, and the Fool card goes through all the tarot cards and all these different experiences. And the Four of Swords is about a soldier that is back from battle, and they're reflecting on the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. They're grateful for their life and that they're still here, but also they reflect on all that's lost and all that they've been through and all that they've seen. And I say all that to say I feel like a part of the reason that this person has come to such a serious decision and made such a huge leap is because they've been out here in the dating pool and they realize that it's garbage, okay? Or at least it can be if you're not the chosen one. So they're kind of feeling like, you know what, I am ready to commit because they have seen what else is out here and they're not feeling too confident anymore. Look at this. We got the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, all about starting a family. You got the pregnant woman here and the man looking at the bassinet, looking at what's about to come to fruition in a few months' time. So they're showing up in an energy of wanting to commit. Their intentions seem pretty serious, and this person is wanting a long-term relationship, if not marriage. They've seen all they needed to see, and now they're ready to go all in. Spirit, what can you tell us about this new love offer? This new person coming in, what are their intentions? What is their love offer? Ooh, we have the Six of Swords reversed and the Ace of Swords. So this person is kind of like coming back to get something that, whoa, they never thought they were going to have. Six of Swords is a card of like moving to the next phase in your life goals, planning, investing, moving forward, all that type of stuff. And we have that reversed with the Ace of Swords. So I feel like this person is someone who really didn't believe in love, at least not in a sense that they would pursue it with their life. I feel like this person could be really big in business, or their life could be more focused on generating wealth and, just working on other things in their life. It definitely seemed like love wasn't really a priority to them. And then we have the Six of Swords reversed and the Ace of Swords. So it's like, you know what? I'm distracted by this person. I'm drawn to this person. Hold on. Let me not move into my next thing and move so quickly. Let me run this back. And look at this person. Knight of Cups, willing to make a romantic investment. I'm interested. I'm drawn to this person, and the World card here. Like, maybe this is what I was missing. And I love the, did I say the World card? I meant the Lovers card. But I love how in this Lovers card in this deck, how the mermaid is looking in a mirror and she's looking at her twin essentially on land. So it just goes along with what I was feeling with this person maybe being focused on other areas of their life like business, and then running it back and saying like, you know what, maybe love will happen for me. And I see that in group one. So this person could be older than you. This person could be a different lifestyle than you, a different aesthetic than you. We have the Hangman with the Temperance card reversed. This is very unlike them with the Ace of Pentacles. So they definitely put their money where their mouth is. They're willing to make a full investment. It looks like this person is offering marriage as well. Marriage and moving in together. Ace of Pentacles, a huge investment. Honestly, whatever is required to be with you. So say you have kids, like all of a sudden I have this block in my throat chakra. So it kind of feels like there may be someone or something around you that is not trying to hear it, not trying to have you move forward. This person of the past may be like, no, don't even talk, don't even see anyone else but me. You have a slight narc vibe where they need the attention at all times. But listen, one ain't gonna stop this show. We have the Hangman and the Temperance card here, so definitely unlike them. Temperance is reversed. I am feeling like it's gonna take a bit of an adjustment period, or not even. Maybe it's just like the kind of romance where someone is like completely different towards you than they are towards other people. So, you know, kind of like cold CEO energy, and in business, they're cold, they're cutthroat, they do what needs to be done, etc. But they have that one person that they just love and give their all to, and they're totally different. It could be a situation like that. We have the Empress reverse. Spirit, clarify this Empress reverse. Why is this here? Ten of Swords. It almost feels like your lifestyles don't align, or the things that you've been through could cause you to sabotage this relationship in some way. So say you're hyper independent because life has kind of made you hyper independent. You've had to take care of yourself, especially if you're like a single parent, or you have additional responsibilities that other people, you know, don't have, or anything like that. That'll do it. That'll do it. And with that Ten of Swords there, you know, I feel like there is a bit of a disconnect. So it may take some time to get used to this person and to trust this person. We got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like it's unlike you to invest in that childlike story where it's like, oh, I can be taken care of, and then this person is going to come and save the day and da-da-da. I just feel a bit of a disconnect there. So, you know, honestly, all I can say about that is try to put your best foot forward and just keep trying, keep working towards it. Because self-sabotage is a very real thing. It can take, you know, you could have your whole soulmate in front of you, but if you have not worked on yourself to the point where you're demanding too much from this person, I mean, it's still a human. You can finesse yourself out of abundance. So try to work on those things. Try to do some shadow work as much as you can while this still isn't here quite yet, so that once it's here, you can just move forward seamlessly. Spirit, what are the thoughts and feelings of the old flame? We have a lot in common, can't you see? And I need to spend more time with you to understand my feelings. So this person is definitely looking for a physical confirmation. They've kind of, you know, gone through all these thoughts and feelings as they've been alone, and it feels like they're kind of struggling to get you on a date or struggling to make contact with you so that they can have that confirmation that they're not alone in this, so that they can have that confirmation that this is what's right for them. It feels like they're a bit afraid and wanting a verbal confirmation from you that they should proceed. Keep having these big stacks that want to come out. Spirit, I was just going to say, just one more. Oh my goodness. We have, I am married, but I still want to be with you. You guys, obviously that's not going to apply to everyone. That would be a very niche situation. If your person is married, then it's like, okay, that's valid. But if not, honestly, see, this is the cards, they get to go in rogue. They get to go in rogue towards the end of the reading. It's like, chill out, Spirit. What else does group 1 need to know? We have diligence, standstill, and illumination. So this is the density before the breakthrough. This is like the last bit of rock that needs to be sledged before you finally hit and access the diamond mine. With illumination, Spirit is bringing old things, old feelings back to the surface for the purpose of you purging, so that you can kind of work through that standstill that you've been in, so you can have your breakthrough. Diligence is telling you to keep at it, keep working at it, keep doing that shadow work, do everything in your power to set yourself up for best case scenario as well. That is what I have for you. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Crystal Visions Tarot and the Purple Aura Quartz, this is your reading, tapping in to see who is falling in love with you or already in love with you, their love offer, thoughts, feelings. We'll get all of that and see what's really going on. Spirit for group 2 with the Purple Aura Quartz. Please show us who, okay, first card that came out. Who is in love with group 2, or who is falling in love with group 2? So the first card that kind of somersaulted out of the deck, it was so weird the way it came out instantly before we even really got into it. So it seems like you are really on this person's mind and this energy is strong and prevalent. First card out, we have Love Bite. So this is someone who's gotten a taste of you in some way, whether that's a kiss, whether that's a really memorable, intimate moment, whether that's, you know, this could be like a sneak healing type of situation. This could be someone who you've been physically intimate with, someone you've shared a love bite with, or someone you've shared something kind of risky with. This person is showing up as falling in love with you or in love with you already. So we will work through these energies and see, you know, their thoughts, feelings, love offer, all of that. But right away, it seems like you are on this person's mind. So I'm feeling like either it's looking like 2 other energies here as well. We have new crush. This one is someone who you have like recently met, or someone who you will be meeting soon. Yay, congrats for all of those who are like, yeah, I want new love offers only, new people only. Honestly, I don't want anyone of the past. I just want to start over. You are getting your wish, okay? We have new crush here. So I am seeing you making a connection with someone who is completely new, and that'll be exciting. We have blossoming romance, also talking about a new love connection or something that is turning into a romantic connection. So say you had a casual relationship with this person who you shared this love bite with, or this risky moment, this flirty moment with. Now this person seems to be changing their tune and they're actually starting to fall here. So we shall see, we shall see. This is quite exciting. But we have manifested connection. So I am seeing the person that you're manifesting falling for you. And I am seeing that your manifestation is working. We also have helping hand. So this could be an energy that's already here, or this could be a suggestion from the universe. This is a really good time to petition a god, a goddess, a deity, your ancestors, your spiritual team. Honestly, you can connect directly to universe, spirit, God, whatever you believe in. But this is a great time to kind of, you know, petition a deity, a god, a goddess, whoever, to help with, you know, your situation. So I would look up goddesses, gods, you know, deities, higher powers, angels, whatever associated with what specifically you're looking for and trying to manifest. There are gods and goddesses for marriage specifically. You know, there's gods and goddesses for lust and attraction. So it really does depend on what you specifically want. But I would petition one to help you. And kind of woo them and inspire them to, you know, work in your life. Ooh, it sounds so fun. I'm like, ooh, that's really exciting. We have air energy. So in terms of signs, that would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You could be attracting air signs at this time. There could be multiple air signs interested in you. Air energy in itself is the higher power. It's, you know, the connection to the gods. So I do feel like you have the attention of the spirit realm in some way. Maybe you've really been meditating, manifesting, or you've really been growing spiritually and they're starting to take notice. Or this could be an energy of you kind of gaining power, gaining respect, gaining authority, especially if you've really been, you know, already trying to work with certain deities and doing a lot of spiritual work, making offerings to, you know, Mother Nature or whoever. It definitely seems like they've taken a liking and a notice to you. Air energy is also about communication as well. So I would expect incoming communication. And then we have taking it easy. So I would say for those of you who have been manifesting for a while, you can probably relax moving forward. It seems like things are starting to trickle in for you. And for those of you who are thinking about manifesting but haven't really started yet, I would say that this is a confirmation of, just do it and then forget it. Do the spell work, do the manifestation, whatever you're being called to, follow through with that and then release it and just allow it to come to you, allow it to come to fruition, allow it to happen, all that good stuff. All right, let's keep going. Spirit, who is in love with group 2 or will be soon? Yeah, first card out, we got sturdy support, and then we have power play here. So I feel like this can help you gain power. Sturdy support says building a strong foundation with combined effort. It says united, lasting, and stable. So, listen, you're more powerful the more you connect with, all the resources around you. So I would definitely lean into that. Power play, it says wanting to dominate or control a relationship. It says insecurity and influence. So there could be someone coming in trying to control you. We'll definitely suss that out and see who that is. Let's actually do that right now. Spirit, who does this power play energy belong to? So we have the Knight of Cups reversed. So this would be someone you do not know yet. It wouldn't be the love bite. It's looking like this might be the manifested connection. A new crush is coming in, more like Knight of Cups upright. How can I serve you? How can I add to your life? How can we get together? They're in pursuance of you. So this person's not going to come across as dominating and domineering quite yet. One more, Spirit. We got the Ace of Swords reversed. Wow, this is definitely the manifested connection, you guys. And that's the thing about manifesting, like, especially when you don't know the person that you're manifesting, this person could be a total control freak. This person, you'll manifest them, yes. But once you have them, they could expect something from you totally different than what you want. So say you're manifesting someone you feel really drawn to and attracted to, but you haven't met them in the physical. Well, this manifested connection could expect a whole lot from you. Or say you're manifesting like a wife, a husband, something long lasting and serious. Well, that kind of lifestyle may demand more from you than you're willing to give or than you want to give right now. And perhaps that's why you weren't naturally aligned with it quite yet. And it still hadn't manifested on its own naturally. So that's the, kind of shadowy side of manifestation people don't talk about. If you have to manifest it, you're not aligned with it yet. You may want it in your heart, but are you actually aligned with it? Likely not. At least not yet. My goodness. Okay. Let's see what else we get, Spirit, for group 2. I'm just feeling like that person, not that they're a bad person, but just like the energy is just that they may expect more from you than you're willing to give, or it may be more demanding than you anticipated. All right, let's talk about it. So we have Beyond Compare and Expression. Beyond Compare says, comparing new partners to past experiences. It says a fresh take and better times. So I feel like you're realizing that your types of connections that you're manifesting and experiencing are a lot better. You're comparing them to past experiences and you're feeling like this is a better time than last time, or this is a better experience. I'm getting treated better. The way that it's kind of like if they wanted to, they would type of energy. Expression says being able to share your feelings openly, vulnerability, and honesty. So that's definitely a suggestion from the universe. When you're connecting with people, especially new people, communicate to them what is required to be with you. That way you can make sure that your needs get met. When you tell people up front, this is the price for this experience, they're either going to pay or they're not going to pay and they're going to walk away. So when you kind of put people in that mode right away where it's like, okay, I'm communicating what's up with me on the first date. So say you're a parent, communicating that with them on the first date instead of trying to convince them later down the line. That way they can part ways if they already know that it's too much for them or something they can't handle, or they will agree to it and move forward with you if they, want to pursue you, because that's what comes with you. So I definitely see Spirit calling you to communicate what you have going on right in the beginning. We have hidden desires. It says there is someone fantasizing about you that is unfulfilled. It says secret, tempted, and affair. That definitely belongs to love bite. This person you've had this spicy moment with, or this person you've shared this kiss with or physical intimacy with, is definitely wanting more. It's like they're lusting, but almost like it's a romance type of lusting. It's like not just carnal, like, ugh, I need this itch scratched. It's like, I'm starting to feel like I want more. I want to be able to spend the weekend with this person, not just, these intermittent moments here and there. I want to be able to call this person and talk to them. I want to see them, say they're your coworker outside of work. It's like them wanting more. So we shall see how that will develop. We got timeless elegance. It says you are always beautiful to someone who loves you. It says confidence and real standards. So I see you raising your standards. I see you being appreciated. I see someone genuinely falling in love with you. And then we have needs tending. This one says pay more attention to your love life to get results, nourish dating, and respond to what you're receiving. So if you're kind of getting these negative responses in dating, I would say take that to heart and transmute that energy and then move forward in a different kind of way. If you're getting similar experiences from person to person, I would definitely say go in with manifesting. Speaking of manifesting, let's break down these energies. Spirit, what is the love offer of the manifested connection? What is their love offer? We have the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords. I thought I saw another card flipped over. We have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Okay, this person is definitely trying to control you. There's no way that you can sugarcoat the Ten of Swords. It's like one of the kind of roughest cards in the tarot, to be honest. It's just very, Ten of Swords represents defeat. It represents control for sure, and kind of losing the ability to do what you want or losing authority in your life. Knight of Wands is someone who can be a bit immature, someone who has accumulated like some wealth or notoriety in this life, but mature, very sacral chakra based, someone who wants things when they want it, not the best communicator. Someone who can excite you, someone who's very physically attractive, but someone who could be controlling or even give a bit of narc vibes. So this manifested connection, you guys, I really don't feel like this applies to those of you who are being general with it. I feel like this applies for those of you who are manifesting someone specific. Your spirit is not going to give you this if you're manifesting like, oh, spirit, send me my husband, send me my wife. Spirit is not going to give you some foolishness like this. Unless it's your destiny to kind of go through it in marriage, which that's something we don't want to talk about. Listen, everybody's destiny is not good. I'm just saying. But we're not going to have that conversation right now. Unless this is somehow fate, which I highly doubt it, or at least I don't want to believe. For those of you who are manifesting someone and you don't really know them, honestly, you may really be in for a rude awakening. I mean, that's what came out when I'm asking what their intentions are, what their love offer is. Their love offer is control. There's no love here. Like, what? Knight of Cups reverse? What? That's not it. I'm like, how can I make this sound nice? Sometimes the energy is just so rough, even I can't sugarcoat it. Spirit, tell us about this new crush. That is a booby trap if I've ever seen one. Honestly, I would stop manifesting that person immediately. I'm not even, listen, I know. When you're manifesting them, it's like I invested this time and energy and I want them. I feel drawn to them, but listen, do what you want to do, okay? Spirit, tell us about the new crush. What is their love offer? So the new crush definitely seems like a softie. They definitely seem like someone who's gone through it. This new crush is actually being aligned to you through the universe, though. We have the Judgment card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So you're highly compatible romantically with this new crush. I just saw 1515 on the camera. Highly compatible with this new crush, Ten of Cups. You have the ability to support them emotionally. They have the ability to support you emotionally. But it feels like strong second chance energy. Group 2, if you feel like you've already met the love of your life, if you feel like you've already met your twin flame or someone who deeply impacted you romantically, I feel like this person is mirroring you and they've also felt that way as well. We have the Page of Cups reverse and the Empress reverse. This is someone who's jaded and someone who doesn't know if there is anyone out there who will be able to love them. It sounds so sad, but that's how they feel. This new crush is so soft and so kind of like scared, to be honest. It just feels like they're very sensitive and vulnerable. We got the Four of Swords reverse and the Five of Cups reversed. It's just like reading as someone who doesn't dare believe that, you know, true love will come towards them because they've had a chance at it and it didn't turn out to be love at all, or they did love someone in the past and things didn't work out. So it's like kind of bruised them, made them a bit jaded. But we have the Judgment card and the Ten of Cups. So Spirit is aligning you with this person because you both have the ability to love each other deeply and impactfully. And it'll be a journey for sure. It'll be a journey with them. Ten of Cups with the Judgment card. I feel like this person is offering life partnership. And I also feel like that's really all they're open to. They don't want to fling. They don't want something casual. They want a really deep connection. They want like their person kind of thing. Spirit, tell us about Love Bite. What are their intentions? What is their love offer? So first up, we got the Eight of Swords reverse. So they're definitely wanting to kind of untangle from the situationship or physical relationship, whatever the state of the relationship is now. Eight of Swords reverse, they want to get out of that. And then Six of Pentacles, it's looking like they want to make an investment. So they want to take you on a real date, or they want to give you more privileges than you have now. So like going back to what I was saying earlier, it's like they want to be able to call you on the weekend. This is like they am, you know, giving you their personal line, or them wanting to take things a step further so you can call them and, you know, you can have more access to each other. We got the Two of Pentacles reversed here as well. So if there was something that was in the way before, like work or another person, this person has untangled themselves from that person or from all that obligation and work so that they have more time to give you. Spirit, tell us the thoughts and feelings of the manifested connection. We have oh, there's a lot going on with this person. We have, you're not my usual type, but I am still attracted to you. Don't push me away. Come here. This person definitely likes to have control, and they didn't really kind of see themselves with someone like you, but they are still attracted to you. We have, you can trust me with your heart, and please hold on for me. I'm ending a connection. So you may already know that, but they could be wrapped up with someone else. Spirit, what are the thoughts of the new crush? What are the thoughts of the new crush? My goodness, you know, I'm not doing this. I'm sorry, but this deck is so insane. I was just telling that to group 1. I'm not doing this messy today. I'm sorry. Listen, we're going to pull from the tarot to see their thoughts and feelings because I'm not doing this today. These cards are so crazy from this deck. I never used this deck, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't used this deck in like over a year. I should use it today. And it's like, you know, sometimes there's a reason for certain things. which is one of the cards was so crazy, bro. I'm not even going to repeat that. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Cups reversed. So in terms of their thoughts, their feelings, this person is doing their best to have faith in the universe. Three of Cups reversed. They're a bit doubtful that they will have that storybook happily ever after. With the Four of Pentacles, they're holding their value and their heart close to their chest, and we have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this person is a grower, not a shower. You'll definitely grow into a deep, sustainable love with this person. And they're a little skittish, a little scared in the beginning. Spirit, thoughts and feelings of this love bite energy. We have the Page of Pentacles, wow, and the Four of Wands. So it seems like they're ready to commit. Four of Wands is one of our marriage cards in the tarot. Whoa, with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So it seems like this person has had some personal revelation that, you know, kind of like you're the one. That is what I got for you, group 2. Not doing that messy today, okay? Listen, I'm not doing it. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, my Etsy shop is in the description. And that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, if you chose group 3 with the Onyx Crystal Point and the Soulless Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who is falling in love with you or in love with you already. We shall see. Spirit for group 3 with the Onyx Crystal, please show us who is in love with group 3 or will be soon. Ooh. First couple of cards out, we have Love Bite and Exchanging Stories. So the first energy showing up for you is someone who you may have had a spicy or passionate moment with. It seems like this could be someone in your friend group even, or someone who is a part of a group that you guys share together. So this could be like coworkers or a group of people that do the same activity or go to the same gym, etc. There's definitely people talking. This person could be exchanging stories and sharing with their people about you, or this could be vice versa, of course, where you are reaching out to friends like, okay, what's your opinion on this? Or what have you heard about this person? So on and so forth. There's definitely talking going on though. Love Bite, maybe you had a, spicy, night with this person or moment with this person and you're wondering, okay, are they long-term potential? Are they someone I could trust? Are they someone that I should try to, what's up with this person? You may be getting an additional opinion about this person, or, this person is connecting with someone who knows you or with their friends and kind of exchanging stories like, so this happened, what do you think about this? Definitely communication happening about this situation. Ooh, we got multiple options coming up. So it's looking like you will have more than, I feel like things are turning for you. I feel like things are changing and more of a serious direction, and I feel like you have better options coming. So first of all, we have Finding the Key and Meant to Be. A lot of rhyming with this pile for whatever reason. We have Finding the Key and Meant to Be. So it feels like you are receiving some very important information from the spirit realm, from your spirit team. Some way, somehow you are finding the key for the next phase, or for moving into the kind of connection that you have been wanting to manifest or that you want. I see that spirit kind of has someone planned for you with the Meant to Be card, and you're finally finding the key between where you are now and where you need to be to connect with this person. So expect a powerful download to come in, or a prophetic dream to occur. Whatever way your spirit guides communicate to you, that is the way that you will receive your download. It could be, a dream or what have you. But I'm not gonna lie, we have talking / roasting here and metaphor of love. So this person that shared this love bite with you, they may be exchanging stories and telling people what happened. If you did have like a, the drunk night with this person and it's like, okay, things got kind of crazy, that makes sense. It's like, okay, if you had a wild night with this person and they're telling that story and it really was funny or kind of crazy, then it's like, okay, fair, whatever. But especially with metaphor of love coming up, there is someone in your energy who thinks they're in love with you, but I feel like it's much more obsession. I feel like this person is obsessed with you. I feel like they love the attention that they get from you, or they love the times that they have with you. But fundamentally, this person could be immature, or you could be at best like incompatible. And with talking / roasting coming up, I am not liking that energy. I'm not liking that energy. It feels like this person may be talking about you or even sharing things with people that you would not want them to share about you. If something happened, something embarrassing or something like that, I do feel like they have shared that with their friends or with a friend. And it's feeling like this person is a metaphor of love. It's feeling like this person is not genuine, and they may not have anything serious that they're really trying to offer you, but we'll break it down with tarot and see what's really going on. We have multiple options, so I am seeing that you have multiple options, thank goodness, because one of these are not looking too hot. So there are multiple people interested and things will be heating up. We have enjoying the moment and building interest. So one of these options are new or just sprouting. Building interest is kind of like the phase where you're really just starting to like someone, really just starting to fall for someone. Take the connection seriously and kind of open your heart to them. So this would be someone who you haven't, had a relationship with, shared I love yous with, nothing like that. Someone you're just starting to date and getting to know. So I see you enjoying the moment, getting taken out on dates, enjoying yourself with, someone new or someone who you haven't ever done that with before. And then we have Old Flame. So we shall see the way things go, but you do have multiple options. From here, I'm seeing 2 to 3 options. Spirit for group 3. Who is falling in love with group 3 or already in love with them? Yeah, it seems like this person that you're building interest with, things are slowly but surely kind of heating up and getting fun. We have nurturing growth and adventures. Nurturing growth says, attend to your bond with love and patience. The side of the card says trust, support, and playfulness. So that ties right into adventures. I see you going out, doing things, trying new things with this person. It definitely feels like real dating, like where you're going out and it's not just like, oh, you come to my house or I come to yours. It's like you're actually dating, and it seems pretty fun here. Adventures says having new experiences and making new friends, traveling, changing, and plans. So I see things developing and looking pretty promising with this person that you're finally opening up to, and this person that's opening up to you, this person that you're building interest with. It's looking pretty promising so far. Nice. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we have sturdy support and graceful dance. So it's looking like this one is kind of turning to be long-term. Sturdy support says building a strong foundation with combined effort. Graceful dance says lifting each other up during both high and low times. Inspiring, holding, and getting your footing. This one says united, lasting, and stable. So I am seeing, we did have the meant to be card and finding the key. So I see that in the last year, group 3, you've likely gone through a big change mentally, and your mentality seems to be totally different. What you look for seems to be totally different. Everything feels very different. The way that you come at romantic relationships, all of it feels very significant, like there's been significant shifts in your mind. And I see you aligning with connections that are really long lasting connections that you can really depend on. One of the cards were saying, like, in times of highs and lows, which is so important. So it seems like you're no longer aligned with this kind of childish love. So let's talk about it. We have ephemeral. It says having a brief affair or a rocky relationship, short term, and having fun. So that aligns right with love bite and exchanging stories. It talks about the love bite, the brief affair, but it also talks about the rocky aspects of the connection where it's like maybe they talk too much, or maybe even on your end, you have allowed your friends to influence you in a negative way by talking and sharing things about this person. So it has caused you to take action that actually self-sabotaged you. It could be vice versa. It could be on their end where they're doing a whole lot of yapping and talking about what has happened, but it could also be on your end. So yeah, it just seems like night and day, these connections. We have burning bright. It says stroke passion to keep the flame of love alive, intimacy, sparks, and warmth. So yeah, there's very clearly a physical connection that is available to you right now, group 3. And it's exciting. It's passionate. The physical intimacy could be very good. There's sparks with this person. There's warmth with this person, physical warmth. But at the same time, it kind of seems like maybe it's not sustainable. So let's see. Spirit, for this love bite, what is their love offer? What is their love offer? Their true intentions. Wow, we have the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, so they definitely put you on a pedestal. This is very strong feminine energy. With the Empress, that's fertility, that's wealth, that's fertility. Same really with the Queen of Pentacles. They have a lot of similar nuances. Queen of Pentacles is long-term stability. This is someone who's educated, someone who has a degree or a good job. So you could make more money than this person. This person could see you as out of their league. It seems like they really put you on a pedestal, and I wonder if that's what it is. Sometimes when we can't have something, we may laugh at it, make fun of it, or, I don't even really like that. I don't really want it. Dang, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Star card. So Spirit is exposing them 1000%. This person sees you as the best they could ever have or ever get, honestly. Queen of Pentacles, Empress with the Star at the bottom of the deck. You are out of my league. Got my heartbeat racing. Yeah. That's exactly the energy here. It's like you are so out of their league, and this person sees you as one in a million. You could be non-equally yoked with this person. Dang, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Like, come on. All these strong, powerful, positive cards coming out. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands. That's what I really wanted to get at. I wanted to see them match your energy so I could know what their love offer is, because otherwise this tells us about the situation. The Star card, wish fulfillment, divine timing, Spirit aligning you. The Queen of Pentacles, they put you on a pedestal. They see your value. The Empress even more. But I really wanted to see, like, okay, how are they showing up when it comes to you? What are they offering? And we have the Page of Wands. So they don't see themselves as equally yoked. They don't see themselves as having very much to offer you. I mean, Wands does represent physical intimacy as well, and passion. They feel like they can give you that D-down special for eternity. If that's enough for you, then that's what they'll give to you. And I do feel like if, a long-term relationship is what you require, honestly, I could see this person kind of keeping you, waiting for that forever. But if it comes down to it, I do feel like this person would do it, like get in a relationship with you or offer marriage, whatever you're looking for, because of how much value comes with you. But this person sees you as out of their league in all ways. In all ways, seriously. And I feel like they have had one thing that they've seen with you, one side of you that they've seen that has allowed them to kind of like laugh and not take you so seriously. But really, all they can do is laugh, because they don't really have, or at least they don't feel like they have very much to offer. So this person, it could be their confidence level. But this love bite situation, kind of seems like they plan to get everything they possibly can from the situation, but it's kind of like they've already made their mind that they're eventually going to have to like move on because they cannot see you committing to them. I mean, Page of Wands up against the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, like it doesn't make sense. Spirit, tell us about meant to be. What is their love offer? What are their intentions? So this would be like someone that Spirit has kind of aligned you with. We got the Five of Pentacles reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed, and the Queen of Cups. You must have really worked on yourself in this life because you keep showing up consistently as strong queen energy, highly evolved and highly favored, with a lot of like access to a lot of wealth in your lifetime. Two of Pentacles reversed, Five of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this person is willing to let go of anything that they've been through in the past, any experience or condition that makes them not align with you, or anything that they've gone through. Wow, we got the Lovers card here as well. So it seems like this person and the Lovers card does represent a divinely guided connection, a union that has been aligned through higher powers, through Spirit. So I feel like this person is offering marriage. The couple on the meant to be card is getting married. So especially with that Queen of Cups, this person sees you as marriage material for sure, and they're wanting to invest that. They're wanting to make that happen. How about this old flame, Spirit? We have the Ten of Swords with the Sun. So this person has definitely gone through some sort of defeat, but surprisingly, they have turned their life around, or they are in optimistic energy these days. We have the Ten of Swords, the Sun card, and the Ace of Cups. So that's like, I have gained self-love. I have Sun card surrendered to the universe. I've allowed Spirit to bless me. I've also gone through a solar plexus breakthrough. I have more of an idea of what I'm meant to do or who I'm supposed to be in this life, so I have more personal value. I feel like I'm worthy. I feel like I can stand up to this connection and offer you something of value. So as far as the intentions of the old flame, they're in a much better space mentally, and they're wanting to give it a real go. The Sun card also talks about releasing your inhibitions, releasing what holds you back, and moving forward with no fear. Spirit, what are the thoughts and feelings of meant to be? Ooh, tea. So we have, I get confused by your behavior and actions towards me, and I'm working to be a better version of myself. So this person is doing their best to match your energy. Honestly, I feel like you have girl bossed or boy bossed way close to the Sun, because all of these people kind of feel like you're out of their league. So maybe you're really physically attractive, or there was a lot of pentacles that came up. You have made a lot of money in this lifetime, but people are looking at you and automatically assuming that they don't really align, that they don't have enough to offer, or that you wouldn't give them the time of day. So if it is more attitudinal, where it's like you kind of come across as someone with your nose kind of high in the air, maybe lower it a little bit and, you know, go out of your way to be comforting to people, go out of your way to connect with people in a genuine kind of way, because I am getting that kind of consistently. So it could be a real thing, but I would say with this person that is meant to be, it's kind of feeling like there's resistance on your end to move forward with them. You could be like the wild Lilith, or yeah, like the wild Lilith archetype, where it's like, I will not be mounted. I am big boss energy. Okay, so this person kind of gets confused on whether or not you really seek marriage. So if you don't, I would say communicate that up front. This person is working to be the best version of themselves, but they do feel a bit intimidated by you. So I would, work on that. Spirit, tell us about the old flame. What are their thoughts, their feelings? We have I'm younger or it says I'm younger or less mature than you are. I have a lot more to experience and learn. I want to spend money on you, but it doesn't mean that I have ulterior motives. Let me spoil you. I feel like that's not true. I feel like if this person, this old flame, is trying to spend money on you, it's because they think that's what's required of you. And I feel like they're kind of throwing their back out a little bit to do so. We need to decide what we're going to do now. So they're definitely coming in an energy of wanting to get closure or wanting to move forward. Really deciding how things are going to move between the two of you. We have sometimes I can be quite insecure and I can come off as possessive. So they're definitely not feeling you talking to other people, okay? Straight up. They're not feeling that. We have I'm cool with a secret affair if you're already with someone. Oh my God. And I plan on leaving them for you. I promise. So if they are jammed up in a relationship, I do see them leaving that relationship. We got a lot of cards talking about release for this person. So if that is the case for you, your person has been in a relationship with someone else. I do see that they will genuinely leave that. But it seems like they're kind of like also in that energy of I'll take what I can get. Listen, if you want to do a secret affair, if you're talking to someone else, fine, I'll take it. A lot of people have that perspective when it comes to you. Spirit, thoughts and feelings of love bite. Yeah. I can be sneaky at times. It's up to you to figure out how. And I feel lost without you. I need you. I feel like the sneaky part is that they run their mouth about the connection. And at the same time, they feel a void and emptiness without you. But they also feel like they can't exactly match your energy. So it feels like all this person can do is talk with other people. I feel like open communication and direct communication would really help this one. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Howlite Crystal Point and the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who is in love with you or falling in love with you. Their thoughts, their feelings, intentions, love offer. We'll get all of that, Spirit, for group 4 with the Howlite. Please show us who is in love with group 4 or falling in love with group 4. Ooh, we got spouse potential. Thank goodness. That's the first time I got that card today. So it's looking pretty serious for you. First energy out. Spouse potential. That is pretty nice. Spirit. Nice. The cards are very talkative for you. Okay, let's see. So first, we have spouse potential and having the talk. So this could be you having the talk with someone that you're already deeply interested in. This could be someone who you're already enmeshed with, someone who you have a relationship with or are in a relationship with. This could be, a connection that's already kind of brewing and whatnot. Or this could be an energy that is coming in, but you're having the talk with this person right out the gate, like, listen, this is what I want, this is what I expect moving forward in my life. I'm moving into a place where I am trying to get married or where I am looking for long-term stability. I'm looking for like my person, I want to connect with someone who has serious intentions, and that's the way that I see my life going. I see you having that talk, and I see you getting a positive response. I see you getting a positive response, and I see someone coming in where you will have spouse potential with them. So that is very exciting. We have manifested connection here as well. So if you are manifesting a connection, I do see that coming through. We actually have angelic help and guidance here as well. So I do see that your angels are talking to you and they are waiting in the wings, helping you. This would be a good time to you can honestly just say it verbally, or you can light a white candle if you want to make it more ritualistic and call them into your space. But this would be a good time just to give them permission and authority. You can just say, dear guides, dear spiritual team, my ancestors, my angels around me, I give you the authority to move things around in my life for my highest good. I give you the authority to work on my behalf and to help me manifest my desires and my intentions. And it could be as simple as that. But this is a good time to go ahead and affirm that and to say that so that they can have permission to work on your behalf and call things into your life for you. We have getting more information, going back to fix something, and helping hand. So you got the 2 cards in this deck talking about external forces and receiving higher level help. So I'm definitely feeling like you may have even gotten the attention of a specific god, goddess, or deity. If you have been working with them, trying to call them into your life, asking them for help and support, I definitely feel like they have heard you, and I definitely feel like they are helping you. They are moving and grooving in your life, and they are doing things to bring about what you've been trying to manifest. So they definitely hear you, they are listening, and it is working. If you are manifesting or working with a specific deity, this is also a good time to do so if you haven't already, since we're already getting the confirmation that there is so much help and support around you. This would be a great time to get into that if you've been feeling called to. And if you've been wanting to manifest or work with someone. I'm also seeing something different, some shift that's happening. We have getting more information and going back to fix something. So when it comes to manifesting, if you have been manifesting super hard, but things haven't been coming through, I do see the missing link being revealed to you in the very near future. If you had been able to manifest things earlier in your journey, but now all of a sudden it's like you're having resistance or things are going left and you're, manifesting people who are one step off from what you really want. It's like they have all certain kind of qualities, but it's like they're still not quite exactly, what you need or what you're looking for. I do see it being revealed to you what the missing link is or what the misalignment is. So that'll be really good. We have all eyes on you. So I do see you getting more attention moving forward. This will better the odds for you to have more romantic connections, but it's looking like there are 2 main energies. Actually, I didn't even talk about this one yet. We have life partner and we have love bite. So you're manifesting. Okay, yeah, there's multiple energies here. I was going to say 2, but it's looking like it could be 3. Maybe even 4 for some of you, because we do have love bite here. So I do see you, I do see someone who you have a physical relationship with, or someone who will start as a physical relationship. I do see that turning into more, and I do see that person like really falling for you. We have the life partner card, which could align with spouse potential. That could be the same thing. So I will clarify that with the tarot to see if that's a separate energy or not. And then we also have you get me. So there is an energy here of things heating up for you in a positive way. There's an energy of you really deeply falling for someone and them deeply falling for you. So let's just clarify how many we got here. Spirit, is life partner this spouse potential person as well? We have the Judgment card here. So this is someone that Spirit has had planned for you. This is the same energy. Judgment would be like a confirmation that you were always meant to meet this person. And now I'm noticing that the 8 of Cups is just sitting reversed at the top of the deck. I wonder if these were, I'm going to put these back in. I don't know if I wonder if these were already flipped over from my last reading I did with these, just because I didn't really shuffle for that many cards to be flipped over already. So if they're meant to be, they'll come back out. But we have the Judgment card here. Yeah, this is definitely someone that Spirit has intended for you. This is definitely someone you've always been meant to meet, and a serious connection. Those are the same energy. So let's keep going. Spirit, for group 4. Who is in love with them or will be soon? Whoa, you are manifesting a long-term life partnership for sure. We have ever after coming out. It says having the fortitude to create a lasting love, long-term, all-in investment. So this is a forever partner. You have a forever partner coming towards you, group 4. Things are about to get serious. You're meeting like your future spouse, or oh my God, I just got goosebumps. You're meeting your future spouse or your life partner like very soon. Or that will be your next partner. Spirit is clarifying. Everybody's on a different timeline. So Spirit's like, okay, if they don't come in the next 3 weeks, I don't want you panicking, feeling like, oh, so I'm not going to have my happily ever after then. Spirit's like, everyone's on a different timeline. Spirit for group 4. So it does seem like there is someone of the past who may be in a better space now that is trying to spin the block and make a love offer again. We have looking back. It says missing the memories that you shared together, nostalgic and reflection. And then we have that coming out with stability. It says finding your balance and finding your balance and not rocking the boat, poised, calm, and steady. So it seems like this person is in a better place. They're thinking about you and they're kind of seeing you almost as like the one that got away. Feeling like if only I had made an investment earlier in my journey, things could have gone differently. Or if I was in a place where I could see this person's value before now, maybe we could have had that happily ever after. So it seems like there is someone of the past that is thinking about you and they're in a better place. They're in a place of more stability. We also have planning ahead. It says preparing for a rainy day and staying flexible, adapting, foresight, and investing. So it seems like they have now, I'm hearing therapy. This person may have gone into therapy. It feels like they have an action plan, which is very indicative of therapy. If you've ever done therapy, like if you have a good therapist, they're likely going to give you homework and they're also going to give you actionables, things that you can use when you're kind of, in your head or when you're going through it. They give you questions, containers, different things that you can use to kind of bring you back to the present moment and out of your head and out of the chaos. So it feels like this person has things now, like they have, okay, questions I can ask myself when I'm dysregulated, or this that I can do, that I can do. It feels like they are in a space where they have like tools. So we shall see. We shall see what their love offer is and, if that will amount to something worthwhile. And this always happens when you're about to align with like long-term stability, a long-term partner, or like the person you'll end up settling down with. It's like Spirit brings you those crossroad 10-10 moments where you'll have the opportunity to see if things could have worked out with someone else before you embark into this totally new chapter and they don't have any access to you. Speaking of chapters, we have open chapter. It's so freaky. I'm getting goosebumps again. Open chapter, it says there are still pages to write, so make them great, revisiting, enjoying, and continuing to move forward. That is so freaky that we were just talking about that. So speaking of new chapters, this is an open chapter that is kind of left unsaid. So Spirit, what is their love offer? What is their love offer? What are their intentions? Dang, we got the 6 of Cups, all about revisiting a love from the past. Seeing if it can work out, giving it a real shot, putting your best foot forward. This could be someone who you knew when you were younger. Wow, we got the King of Wands here, not bad. Fire sign energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, also energy of a creative person. King of Wands can represent a passionate person. It could be someone who comes from a culture that uses a lot of spice, uses a lot of spices. Could come from a culture that's big on passion and dancing and celebration. We have the King of Wands and the 6 of Cups here. So this person is genuinely in a better space, and I feel like they are the man, the woman, the adult that you really needed. So they're coming back to, first of all, 6 of Cups rekindle, and if that means apologizing, if that means hashing out the past and talking about it, that will be included. And then King of Wands is stepping up to the plate and making you a long-term offer. So I would say there will likely be a marriage offer from this person as well. Wow, putting their money where their mouth is. Person is coming out with a lot of masculine energy. We have the King of Swords here as well. So Swords is all about how you take action and communication. This person is communicating thoroughly with you. So if there are things left unsaid, undone, they're coming to talk about it. We got the World card reversed at the bottom of the deck. This person is feeling like you are their person and they don't want to miss up on that opportunity to have you. If they can have you, that is what they're looking for. So yeah, this person seems to be offering the same thing that this other person is offering, even though this one is sent to you from Spirit. Spirit, what is their love offer for this life partner, spouse potential energy? We have the Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So first of all, it's not, yeah, that's pretty expected. Two of Swords is like, I didn't even see you coming. So this is not a love offer kind of situation. This is not like, oh, someone who sees you, they like you, they take action towards you. This is like, I'm new to this as well. Spirit is leading me to you. We're both in the same position where we're very kind of surprised by each other, being made aware of each other through universal forces, and kind of just doing what we can in the moment. Eight of Pentacles, they're willing to make that full investment. So yeah, this person is offering you what Spirit puts you in each other's path to have, which is long-term stability, life partnership, all the things. But Two of Swords, it's not like, oh, this is just some hottie that sees you, likes you, and they're, you know, taking action. It's more like Two of Swords, they don't even know what's ahead of you in your journey because you're being led together, Judgment card, by the universe. Spirit, tell us about this manifested connection. I have a feeling this manifested connection is the same as spouse potential. For some of you, there's overlap there, but for some of you, this is someone different. So let's see. For those who are manifesting someone specific, Spirit, what is their love offer? We have the Justice card and the Star card reversed. So yeah, I was just telling that to group 2. The shadowy aspect that we don't really talk about with manifestation is if you do have to manifest it, you're not naturally aligned to it, or you would already naturally have it, not having to put in any effort or anything like that to get it. So with the Star card reversed, you're not naturally aligned with this person in this lifetime. However, Justice card, there is something here and you can benefit each other. So I'm very curious personally why you wouldn't be in alignment in this lifetime. Maybe it's because they have some fame, some notoriety, so they're hard to get to. Or maybe it's because they haven't done the work they're supposed to do at this point, so they're not currently aligned with you. But with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I do see like a freak manifestation moment happening here where it's like you likely have past lives with this person because it's seeming like you're able to kind of like manifest them really out of the blue, really unexpectedly. And even though you weren't naturally aligned with them. One more for that. What is their love offer? I do see with that Justice card, they are willing to make an investment. Wow, we got the King of Pentacles. You must be a divine feminine or someone who really sits in your feminine energy because you're getting so much masculine energy coming towards you of people who want to provide, protect, people who want to take action towards you and do for you. We got a lot of the King showing up for you. We got the King of Swords and the King of Wands here. Then we have the King of Pentacles. So this is Zaddy Warbucks. This is the person who has the financial aspect or the value that they can add to you. I mean, even this life partner showed up, Eight of Pentacles. So it's like everyone has, it's like you're the goddess, the god, and they want to make offerings to you. This person is, you know, King of Pentacles showing up all in. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles here as well. Which lets us know that Spirit will support this connection. So I feel like there's one piece off with this manifested connection. Something about this you wouldn't have to deal with if it had been the right time where you would naturally align with this person. But I also don't feel like it's doomed. I don't feel like it's anything too crazy. I feel like it'll still be fine for you to have them even before, you know, they were ready, or vice versa. I still feel like it'll be okay. I'm getting universal support with that as well, so I feel like it'll be fine. Spirit, tell us about this love bite. This person they've had this passionate moment or night with. Tell us about this connection. What is their love offer? Wow, so it seems like this person is ready to go all in with you as well. We have the Fool card with the Eight of Wands. So this person is having a very quick kind of change of heart, or a very quick shift in interest. It's like all of a sudden this person, almost like, you know what, they don't want to be left behind with that Fool card. Maybe they can sense, especially if you have a soul tie with them, those soul tie connections, they can start to pick up on certain things. So if you wonder, like, why does it seem like my karmic or my soul tie, this person that I've been physically intimate with, they always come back as soon as I'm connecting with another person. Yeah, that's exactly it. They always come back because they can feel that. But anyways, with the Fool card and the Eight of Wands, yeah, that could be the reason that they're hurrying up and they're trying to make it happen, because they can sense other people in your energy, and they can sense that is going down in the DM, okay? They can sense that other people are taking action towards you and they are not trying to get left behind. So they're like, all right, you know what, Fool card, Eight of Wands, I will quickly get my together and I will quickly make a love offer. Wow, we got the Lovers card showing up for this connection. So I do feel like it was meant for you to meet this person, or there could be purpose between you and this person. The Lovers card represents spirit, which you can see spirit at the top of the card. Lovers card, as well as the Judgment card, are two cards that always have a depiction of spirit, because these placements, these cards represent a higher power being involved. So I do feel like this love bite was even someone who was led to you for a certain reason, for a certain purpose, and spirit is in support of you, you know, kind of seeing things through with that person. Spirit, can we get one card on love bite? We got two. We have miracles and trust. So even if things were rocky with this person, spirit is saying, listen, hold on. Let me work my magic. There are miracles that can occur through this connection. And if you trust the process, this could actually be really good for you. Can we get one for this person who is looking back, this person of the past? We have truth and standstill. So it's kind of like open chapter, exactly. Things are at a standstill between you and this person, but still open. When things are at a standstill, that's different from a closure. That's different from an ending. So things are at a standstill with this person, but still open. So I do see you guys exploring whether or not you will be like more than what you are now. I do see you guys giving it another go. Spirit, tell us about the life partner. We have solitude and leadership. So it seems like you guys have mirrored each other and you've experienced a lifetime of solitude. Even if you've had like situationships or relationships, there's always been this empty feeling, and you guys have mirrored each other in that way. And the universe has led you together. You know, leadership has that strong North Star, just like on the card. There's this one bright star in the sky. And it has the aurora as well. You know, that symbolism of spirit kind of leading you and giving you signs and signals and leading you towards what is significant for you or where you're supposed to be. So I do see that, you know, you've experienced some solitude or this feeling of emptiness, and this person will fulfill that to a degree. How about manifested connection, spirit? We have protection. So spirit is telling you rejection is protection. If it hasn't manifested in the timeline that you've wanted it, that is for your best good. We have the simplicity card at the bottom of the deck. This person likely has things going on in their life that you're not aware about at all. And to have to deal with that could completely misalign you. It can affect your health in multiple different ways, mentally, physically, spiritually. And with there being a holdup, that has to do with your protection. You won't have to deal with as much BS if spirit can clear that out. So if there's been a delay with what you've wanted to manifest, or that specific person you've been trying to manifest, know that that is for your protection. That's what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings. That is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.